That's right. You're tuned in to a brand new episode of Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast. We welcome all you new listeners and welcome back all you three-wheelers. This week we're going to discuss birds falling from the sky, human combustion, of course, your local events, your daily dose of that history, and much more. You are tuned in to the one and only Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast, coming to you out of Casper, Wyoming. I am your host, Stevie V, and sitting next to me is the man behind that funky sound.
I'm Joshin.
Thank you, everyone, for lending us your ears, your brain waves on the road, at the coal mine, the gym, or right in your living room. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome to the show, something like that, huh?
Hell yeah, man.
You know, Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast loves its sponsors. Now is that time that we give them the shout out that they wholeheartedly deserve. Little Shop of Burgers, located 1040 North Center Street, Casper, Wyoming.
Trailer Park Baker. Check her out on Facebook.
Two Bowls Tattoo, located in Mills, Wyoming, right next to the post office.
Debo's Painting. Check them out on Facebook as well.
The new sponsor to the show, Harden Fight Company. And be sure to check out Saturday Night Fights on Facebook.
Forbidden Leaf. They're located at the Walcott Galleria and also across from Dave's Arts and Parts on the little pointy thing.
And last but not least, if you're looking for some original spray paint art, check out Vanderheiden Design on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Also, if you're looking for some underground music locally and globally, be sure to check out All Around Underground Radio on Zeno.fm, on Twitter and Facebook. Be sure to check out Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast, of course, on Facebook. We're on that Twitter, we're on that TikTok, and that YouTube as well.
What's happening?
Welcome, everybody, to the show.
Yeah.
Just like it said at the beginning, we truly appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Another wonderful episode.
All you new listeners and all you three-wheelers.
Yeah, another thing that we need to shout out as well, the fact that some of those three-wheelers are actually in Ireland, France, and Germany.
What?
Yes,
What?
sir.
Hella neat.
Yep, and of course, we got the United States.
Right.
But yeah, thank you.
Of what? Of America?
America.
Of America.
So how have you been, man? Pretty good?
Yep, hanging in there.
Heck yeah.
Same old, yeah.
Same old same.
Sitting around the house going crazy.
Yeah.
Waiting to go back to work, but, yeah,
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
One day at a time.
Yeah. Not as spry as I once was.
Yeah. Isn't there like a song like that or something?
One day at a time, or I'm not as spry as I once was.
Yeah. I'm not as spry as I once was.
We could make one.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, yeah. I just got to hook a microphone up to this thing and change my voice to where I sound kind of girly or something.
Yeah.
Or the opposite way.
Yeah.
Make me sound all deep voice.
Yeah.
Country.
I tell you what, last weekend when we went to Cody, that was the first time I've ever been there.
I forgot to tell you. I was going to tell you to go to the German place. Did you go to the German place for dinner?
We did not, just because we were not aware if it was a kid friendly place or whatever.
Is.
Gotcha.
It's straight up German restaurant.
Yeah, well, we drove by it and we just seen that it looked like it was mostly like a bar, but
no, there's not even a bar in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's right on the corner, right?
Yep. Yeah, we checked out some barbecue place. It was hella good.
Oh, I love that place. I'm every time I go to Cody, dude.
Beautiful scenery.
Because they got real German food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Schnitzel and all the, everything. It's good stuff.
Old Todd was about ready to fall off of there.
Oh, calm down, Todd. Yeah. Calm down, Todd. You already broke your ear off. You lost your nut.
Yep. He's been hanging in there. Those claws are pretty sharp. I tell you what, when that Shivers banner, or little, I don't know what you would call it, like a
flag?
Yeah.
It's a little flag.
Every time that thing falls, I got to be careful not to cut my fingers.
Putting it back on?
Yeah. They're still pretty sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Good
it's like their
Todd.
teeth. All those people out there feeding your squirrel that's in the front yard. Just a little word of advice. Don't feed it out of your hand. I know it's going to be super cool and you get to have a little video and stuff, but yeah, I did that. Got him to come up on my knee and sit on my porch and started handing him peanuts, and he'd grab them from me right out of my hand. And I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And then I started putting him on my leg and got him to go up on my leg and shit. And then I gave him a peanut not in the shell to try to get him to eat it out of my hand. Bit the fuck out of my finger.
That sucks.
Not like on a, not to be a dick, but like a dog getting excited. Bit my finger, and then I'm worried about it because who the fuck knows? This squirrel came up on my leg. Maybe he's got who knows?
Yeah. I mean, we got mountain lions running around the neighborhood around here.
Oh, yeah,
now.
fuck, dude. Yeah, better be careful. Well, you guys live you live more by the mountain than I do.
Yeah, I figured
if there's a mountain lion in Mills by me, more power to you. Take out the fucking dogs around me, won't shut the fuck up.
Well, I think mountain lions are scared of dogs.
I know.
Because they chase them.
Well, mountain lions are scared of dogs that will chase them.
Not just your regular, wiener dog.
Right. Yeah. The dog that the owl can snatch out off the ground.
Yeah.
Not too scared of.
Too funny.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Oh, here we got a...
Shit. Shit.
There goes the wiener dog.
Yeah.
Anywho, we'll get we got some pretty cool stuff coming up around town.
Hell yeah.
Of course, April 29th, which is on a Saturday, down at the old fairgrounds down there, the Saturday Night Fights kicks off at 6:30 p.m. $25 at the door. I know Sonic Rainbow usually has tickets. There's a couple other ticket hubs. I don't remember exactly what they are right now.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say you could go down there, but he doesn't. Stuff's not. Yeah.
April 29th. Be there or be square.
Yeah. I will be square because I have to go to Deadwood, so.
Yeah, you get different obligations. That's okay.
It's the first one that I'm not going to be there, but I will feel
You'll be missed.
I will feel sad.
It's
100.
okay.
100.
It's okay. It's not going to be the last one, that's for sure.
Well, I know. It's just, how I am.
Yeah.
I would prefer to be there, but it'll be fun. My wife has a law conference, it's called, but it's
heck yeah.
Legal Assistance of Wyoming.
Rad. That'll be heck of fun.
Yeah.
Not being sarcastic either.
No, I know. She has been a big part of that for many years and is very involved in all of the legal part of that kind of stuff. So it's super cool.
Heck yeah.
I don't know about you, but I really am not comfortable just having my wife go drive to another state without
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, dude.
At any point. Not because she can't drive or any of that.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yep.
Like the being worried and
freaking
out about I'm not driving. That's the main thing. I feel comfortable if I'm driving on the highway and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm a little more seasoned in the driving on the highway, and I'm pretty sure she digs it too.
Shit, yeah. Well, that'll be fun. I was scrolling through this wonderful Facebook group. Sorry, got the burps. What's up, Casper? Where they post a bunch of stuff that's going on around downtown. All
that
around.
one? I've heard of that.
So down at David Street Station, apparently they're doing this movie thing. Where you can take your kids down there. It's a free event. 7 p.m. is the show time. It looks like the first one is June 16th. It's A Bug's Life.
Sweet.
Yeah, that
movie's pretty cool. I haven't seen it. Well, you can say all of them, right?
That movie's pretty cool. Yeah, haven't seen it.
I have.
Yeah. I thought that's what you said.
Oh, no. I was saying, were we just saying the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a ways out. We got lots of amazing events on the lineup here.
Oh.
It looks like well, of course, go check out the Nicolason. My exhibit is up there, Ludicrous, along with Casey Hansen with Active Light Photo, Stories from the Pit.
Faux show.
Those will be up until May 6th. Also, be sure to check out Casper Artist Collective. If you'd like to be a part of it, just send him a message. It's a really cool, I guess you'd call it a group, maybe.
Right. And you could buy that art too.
Yes.
I don't know about Casey's for sure.
I believe all of hers.
But I know that yours are for sale.
Yep. You just have to inquire with those wonderful people down there at the Nicolason.
Right. And those ones that been in the Nick, those are the ones going to be worth money.
Mm-hmm.
Another
show that's going to be happening. I don't have a date yet, but it's going to be the Back to Nature show. I have a couple pieces that are going to be in that.
Sweet, man.
And of course, you don't want to forget about the Nick Fest going on June 16th through the 18th. I have not locked in my spot yet, but there'll be like a live demo thing down there. We'll do some painting.
Nice.
That'd be pretty fun. there was another really cool one that I think I'm going to, it's not with the Nick. Sorry. The Wildlife Museum at the Casper College. They're doing it's like it's an identification class for birds, I guess.
Awesome.
Yep, it's a free thing.
What do you call that? My uncle used to do it. I love birds too. I got a couple bird books.
Heck yeah!
We went to my dad's house. He's got the whole thing set up with the bird feeders right outside the windows and stuff.
Yeah, and you know what's cool about this too, because this is going to tie into a little topic we're going to talk about later on in the show with birds. But get on over to the Warner Wildlife Museum at the Casper College. The classes start April 18th at 7 p.m. and run consecutively.
Hell yeah, you got her, bro.
Tuesdays through May 16th. And it looks like that is located at 405 East 15th Street. Really cool.
Hell yeah.
I like talking about these new things that are happening around town.
Yeah, definitely, man. And that kind of brings up the What's Up Casper thing is that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to go on there and talk about things going on around town.
Yep, that's right.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yep. Another thing we definitely need to be aware of, B Diesel's. Their kitchen is now open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
They got the kitchen open now?
Apparently.
Awesome.
Apparently. And they have karaoke Friday nights and I believe Wednesday nights.
Wednesday, yep.
So that's pretty cool. So always
Was
keep
that
an
a
eye.
picture of their food?
It looks like one of the fish sandwich with chips.
What's it say? Oh, a fish sandwich.
Yep.
All right.
Also,
wow. We'll have to check this out, man. All you guys got to check us out. B Diesels, you know where that is.
See, the old Staggers.
Yeah, you could say that. It used to be the Baja. It used to be
All kinds of things.
crap. I don't remember what it was called. My dad used to go there and eat lunch, long time ago. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It's across from the post office there in Mills.
Another.
You know what else is right there?
What's that?
The tattoo shop.
Oh yeah,
The
that's right.
only tattoo shop in Mills.
That's right. So when you're getting a tattoo and you're finished with it,
Yeah,
head on over to B Diesels.
yeah. As soon as you're done at Tubles.
That's right. Another food place you definitely need to check out if you have not being biased, but the Little Shop of Burgers. Another thing that I did not mention when we were doing the ad, they have a happy hour from 4 to 6
Oh.
with a bunch of food specials, and they do serve alcohol.
And
now,
they
too.
have the Alkies now. Is it just beer and wine?
Yep. Just beer for right now.
Okay. That's cool. Hey,
yep.
man. A beer and a burger.
Yep.
There ain't nothing better.
Another place we don't want to
Well-
forget about, Oil City Beer Company. They have a show. Some of our good friends of the Shivers,
The Shivas.
No Cigar, and Susie Moon. Sunday, May 21st.
I've heard of Susie Moon before.
Yeah, were you at that show? She played here. Wow.
Yep.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
she's pretty badass. I
Yeah.
must say.
So if you're-
Pretty badass.
so definitely check that out.
That was a coin block with only 5 in it. They didn't jump fast enough.
Another thing you definitely need to check out if you have not, T-Hawk Studio. And right next door is Glow. She has a lot of really amazing. They both do.
Right.
I mean, pretty rad stuff. Another show that we need to bring some attention to, Saturday, May 13th, once again at Oil City Beer Company, Sleep Signals, Proof of Life, and the band Repent.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to check that out.
We need to get it. Sorry, not to interrupt you, but we need to get like a rocking like cheer, and I need to get a couple more cheer buttons. Figured out.
Yeah.
This one gets,
Yeah. Yeah. People are gonna be like, that's a fake
same fucking cheer button.
Yeah, it's not even real people.
Yeah, it is. Every time I put my hand up, they stop, and they're real fucking good.
Also, make sure to check out Little Molden Books.
Oh, will you please?
You definitely need to check him out. He's on the Instagrams.
Good stuff.
Another event that you definitely need to check out.
Not for, I must say, not for your children though. Kind of like our show. The Little Molden Books are more for the parents.
Yes. Yep. Also, we are trained professionals.
And don't try this at home.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kamikaze Kid.
That's right. He's going to be at this next event that we're talking about. Speaking of the Kamikaze Kid, he has some clothing, merchandise, nonetheless.
Right.
It through Bondurant Trading Company.
Sweet.
So either check out either one of those sites on the old Facebook. There's a new person that's going to be down at the Wyoming
I
Pop
saw
Culture.
That. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Another heavy hitter, so to speak. You know what I mean?
I would say to me, I would say that to me it is. To some people, maybe not.
Yeah.
Hasn't been in the hugest of movies, but the one movie is one of the biggest movies in my life, and that's all that fucking counts to me. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, Jason Landon is going to be there.
Woo woo!
This is going to be held down to the Best Western, downtown Casper.
It's going to be where? The Wyoming Pop Culture Con?
That's right. You can get your tickets down at www.wyomingpopculture or popcon.com. Another guest that they just released not too long ago, a cosplayer, Susan Onskol. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. If I butchered it, I apologize. But she is going to be down there as well.
I would pronounce it Anisco.
I think she's going to be down there. And yeah, we're going to be down there.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have some of my artwork. Tom Arnold's going to be down there. I mean, the list goes on.
Right.
One of the Jasons is going to be down there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely.
There's going to be a few Jasons.
Yeah, touche. Yeah. I guess from.
But yeah, Jason London. We didn't even say.
Yeah, I did say Jason London, but then
I know,
just
but you didn't say what he was from.
Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
Dazed and Confused. Yeah, just released that he got locked back in, I guess.
Oh.
And of course, Another thing that we cannot forget. Be sure to check out Elite Custom Apparel
Yes.
for all your apparel.
Everyone.
Definitely check that out. And he's going to be having, he's got a new, I actually rocking, one of them with a coffee stain on it, which sucks, but.
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah. Empire Hemp Company. That's a new one that's going to be out. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Coming out soon.
And of course, we cannot forget May 26th. And what the hell is going on May 26th? You might ask yourself, well, guess what? That is the opening day of the Casper Spuds.
Sweet. Yeah, where's our...
Be sure to be down there. All tickets are $8, which is pretty amazing. And they're going to be playing, well, obviously, May 26th, the 27th, and the 28th. And those are all home games.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to it.
They're going to be going against the Fremont New.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Motors.
No. Yeah. Too funny. Yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. I was down there earlier today, and holy moly, it was pretty rad. Even just like walking in there, you know, it's like, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Broderick too.
Hell yeah.
By the way, yeah, it's going to be an amazing season. Like I said, tickets are $8 a piece.
That's cheaper than going to, well, yes, 100%.
And make sure you check them out on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTubes.
Don't know if I need, whatever.
It sounded good.
It's a good time. Like I said before, if you've listened to our past shows, if you haven't, you should check us out, follow, share, check out our past shows.
Yeah,
it's a good time, man. I was very surprised the first time I went. I will recommend bringing a butt pad if you not used to sitting on a bleacher that long, but for the price and everything else, it was great time, great entertainment.
It was pretty cool too, because like there was already changes that have already happened,
right?
Which was pretty cool. When we went up to the press box, there's like fucking Sandlot, like
cool
fucking memorabilia and like baseball stuff just hanging around up there, and I don't know, it was just like, oh hell yeah,
right.
It's a lot different than just a blank wall,
for sure.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. I believe they're looking for host families as well. If that was something you're interested in, definitely.
What does that mean?
You have to go check it out.
Oh, I'm assuming okay.
Yeah,
you want to be
like
a host
host
family. You get your badass spot in the seats up top, and
yeah, you like house one of them. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% what the details are.
Right.
But yeah,
check it out.
Yeah. Casper Spuds on the Facebooks.
Woo woo.
Heck yeah, that's pretty much all I got from what I've seen. I guess according to everything. Well, maybe not everything, because you can't catch everything. There is a lot of stuff going on around town, which is really good. It looks like at the Sunrise Shopping Center, the Spring Craft Fair, April 29th through the 30th.
Sweet.
I bet you that's going to be a good time.
Saturday, 9 a.m. Go back up.
Go back up.
Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5. Sunday, 9 a.m. to 4.
Sunrise Shopping Center.
Hecka neat.
Yeah, so heck yeah. So we are going to, let's get into, how would you feel about some Casper music, a new track to the station. Are you ready for a new local band? I guess they're not new. The song is 10 for 10.
Okay.
The song is called Headphones.
And they from here?
Yep, they're from here in town.
Nice.
And apparently Tuesday, May 9th at 5 p.m. at J&P Cycles in Sturgis. That's their next show.
Right. Being put up by J&P Cycles of Sturgis.
That's pretty rad.
Sweet.
Pretty rad. So we are going to get into it. Hopefully you enjoy it. If not, I guess.
Well, I usually enjoy pretty much everything.
Yeah. Here we go. 10 for 10. Headphones on.
I've got a mug full of cold coffee, 3 cigarettes, a pistol, and a mask. With these cheap sunglasses and 20 on pump one, let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Bring that feeling back for half a moment. A lifetime of agony I'll suffer. Daily I wanted to trade everyone for a lifetime with one you. With one you. With one you. With one you. Fights in a car chase, thrills. They try 24 hours to slip the cuffs of me. You escape my corrosive captivity, and I die smiling as you extend your wings. You extend your wings. You extend your wings and fly. You extend your wings and fly high.
Oh, yeah. 10 for 10. Holy shit, I need to turn my headphones down.
Yeah, a little bit. Huh? Oh, it's not done, bro.
Coffee, 3 cigarettes, a pistol, and 2 masks.
Good shit.
Hell yeah, 10 for 10, headphones on.
Woo woo.
Do you have your headphones on? Because we do. Mine were turned up
I
pretty
do.
loud.
Yeah, I had to turn mine down too.
Pretty good shit. We're going to have, at some point in time, they're going to be on a future episode of Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
Sweet.
Summertime's going to be pretty amazing.
Maybe in the garage? In the studio?
Mm-hmm.
The old school?
Yeah. The art/podcast studio.
The Studious
Yeah.
Maximus. That's what we'll call it. It's the Studious Maximus. This is the studio where we're at now.
So decided to ask our wonderful Facebook community
Oh, yeah.
a question.
What was that question, Stevie?
What was the one movie that you watched constantly as a kid? You go first, and then I'll respond, and then we're gonna get into.
I'm gonna say mine, or are we gonna read people's and then say ours?
What do you feel comfortable with?
I don't give a shit, man. We can say it either way. Mine, I don't know if it's gonna ruin somebody else's, but I watched probably the most that I can think of that I watched constantly was the first RoboCop. I think that was the first VHS I ever got, and yeah, I think I watched that the most in a row. Probably the next one that would be right along with it would be, I don't know, the first Ninja Turtles or like Home Alone.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, yeah.
But I'm not a very, I don't watch movies over and over kind of a person.
Yeah.
I never have been.
You didn't do that you didn't do that when you were a kid?
I'm sure when I was little. That's why I was saying
but not
it's
so
kind of
much
hard
anymore.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Now I'm like, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch that again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have to be quite honest with you, I don't really remember either, but the one that stands out the most was, do you remember when McDonald's had this thing where if you bought like a meal or whatever, and then you could like get a VHS?
Yep.
So
I do.
Dances with Wolves comes to mind.
Oh, man.
And
yeah,
Wayne's World. Wayne's World I watched a bunch.
I watched Wayne's World a bunch too.
And there was Lethal Weapon.
Right.
I mean, so many.
Yeah, there was.
Those are the only ones that, like, I guess stand out. Like, after I asked the question, then I was, like, thinking about it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the most, the one movie that I constantly watched, it's hard to say. For sure.
Well, so we asked our wonderful Facebook community if you were not a part of that.
All our three-wheelers.
That's right. If you were not a part of that and would like to
fucking do it,
get into the conversation, I guess, head on over to our Facebook page, or you could actually leave us a message on here as well.
Tell all your friends to do it too.
Yep, that's right. Like, share, follow. All those wonderful things. We're on the TikTok, Instagram, and that Twitter. That's right, baby. Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
Woo, woo.
Anyway, so what movie did you watch constantly as a kid? And some of these people followed directions. Some did not.
Well, that's to be expected.
One movie.
Yeah. What was one movie.
One. Just joking. Love you guys.
Right. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I
Yeah,
gave you
same
guys
here.
a few.
I know, like,
Ooh, Gremlins, dude. I watched Gremlins over and over
Yeah.
and over and over.
so Jessica,
I see another one down there.
she comes in with La Bamba, Jurassic Park, Beauty and the Beast, and Wizard of Oz.
Yep. I
There
was
were
just
many
gonna say-
times that we had no cable. That's what we had on VHS.
Yeah. I was going to say the Wizard of Oz, I think, probably has to take the top for if there's a movie I've watched more than any other movie in my life, it's Wizard of Oz. 100%. Guaranteed.
Brad Adams,
What's up, Brad?
I seen him.
Yeah?
I believe it was in Cody.
Oh.
If it wasn't in Cody, it was.
They're volleyballers, too.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. He comes in and he said, well, not at the volleyball. It's fucking-
Right. Well, he didn't come in the volleyball.
he just
Like, "Hey, I
came up
fucking-"
and was like, yeah, I wore out 2 VHS tapes and stripes. A 2-lane blacktop. I've only seen
Stripes.
the
Yeah.
stripes.
Stripes and 2-lane blacktop.
I've only seen the 70s versions of Hot Rod on TV, or I would have worn that out too. Also, the Goonies is in the realm of 2 or 3 wore out VHS tapes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it said something before.
I can, I can
You
honestly.
changed it? Or he changed it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah. When he first posted it, it said like the goodies.
Oh. I can be honest with you. I've never sat down and watched the fucking Goonies.
Are you serious?
Yep. I've seen the clips.
Are you fucking serious?
I am, dude. I didn't even watch that shit in prison.
You gotta watch that movie. That movie's pretty badass.
I'll have to. The only parts that I remember out of it were fucking the candy bar thing and that weird looking fucking guy.
The freaking what's his name? He reminds me of Inspector Gadget. The Asian kid is my favorite. He's the shit.
Carl comes in and he says there was a few.
And Carl's list is that's what I was just like reading, and I'm like, oh fuck, those are a bunch I didn't think of.
Yep. Howard the Duck, Short Circuit, Flight of the Navigation, Lord of the Flies.
No, Flight of the Navigator.
Navigator.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I think I do? Is like I'll read over the word too fast.
Right.
And then I'll be like, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah. Right, you're a skimmer.
Yeah. I can honestly say I have not seen that one.
What's that?
The Flight of the Navigator.
You haven't?
No.
That's I believe it was a Disney movie.
Gotcha. Another thing I like too about
That's where I think it's the movie where the like alien little orb thing comes and gets him to fly the spaceship and shit for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to check it out. That's another thing that I like about doing some of these questions is because now, I have something else to check out.
Right.
I guess. And another thing too, if you guys would like to have us review a movie or something like that, shoot us a message.
Hell yeah.
We'll
that'd be
definitely check it out. We're definitely into
cool.
movie
we're
reviews.
a little bit older than you, so I think if I'm thinking it's the right one, the one that I'm thinking of.
Well, what does it have to matter if you're older than me?
Well, because it was a thing that was on TV
Oh, gotcha.
when we were kids.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. I have seen the Short Circuit and Howard the Duck.
Hell
That was
That movie's the shit,
yeah.
I love that movie. You know what's weird? That he's in like all the Marvel fucking games and shit. I didn't know he had anything to do with Marvel.
I did not know that either.
He does. All
Wow.
the Lego Marvel game that I play with Ollie. Howard the Duck is a character in it.
Oh, wow. That's pretty fucking interesting.
That's what I said.
Who would have thunk it? Joe comes in and he says Goonies again, Sandlot, Last Boy Scout.
Oh, that last Boy Scout.
Yep. Will you toss me one of those too, please? Sandlot, definitely seen that one a bunch as well. Here's another one that nobody has said yet. Our good friend John comes in and says Kickboxer. That was a way good one. Thank you.
Yeah, when I read that, that reminded me of one that I used to watch over and over and over was Bloodsport.
I think I watched.
John Poe. Punching the glass covered pole and shit.
Yeah. I think the one that I watched the most out of all the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies was Lionheart.
Yeah? Yeah, I watched Bloodsport like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got our good friend Kate with the Trailer Park Baker. Grease 2.
With the Trailer Park Baker?
She is. Yeah, she is the Trailer Park
She's
Baker. She is the one and only Trailer Park Baker. That's right.
Woo!
She says Grease 2. But I can say I don't think I ever seen that one.
I've seen Grease 2.
Yeah.
I've seen Grease 1.
Yeah. Same here. I've seen the first one.
Yeah. I'm not a big Grease fan. Annette loves them. Loves it.
Well, that's cool. And then we got the man with Eat All Day, LLC. If you have not, or if you're unaware, he's actually down at the fights. He's the man that's serving up them concessions.
Hell yeah.
Also, he's around town a bunch. He comes in and says, Goonies and Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
And then we got Wendy. She comes in and she says, Natural Born Killers.
Oh, that was a good one.
Dream a Little Dream. ... OHHH. And Men at Work.
Oh. Man at Work was a good movie.
Yeah. Had the dang old Charlie Sheen in it.
Yeah. And
Emilio
Estevez. That's so fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that, look that shit up. Watch
Yeah.
about how he got his name changed. Stuff.
Interesting. I'm gonna write that down. We'll get into that in the next episode.
Cool.
Emilio name change. Okay. Anyway,
Do you know what his? We won't get into it, but do you know what his original name was?
not right now.
Because he's related to
don't.
all the rest of them.
Oh, yep. Megan comes in and says, Mary Poppins, the Little Mermaid, and Dirty Dancing.
Ooh.
And she forgot about Grease.
I was going to say, I might have to... Lion King or, well...
Ooh, good one, man.
Or...
Toy Story. Toy Story's in there too, huh?
Not for me. I was
Really?
going to say either Lion King or probably The Little Mermaid, just because Jessica,
Yeah.
I had to babysit when she was little. And that was like, you know, at that time when Little Mermaid came out, that was the only
That
thing
was the shit.
she wanted to watch over and over and over. So I might have seen that a few hundred times.
Pretty. Yeah. I can definitely relate with you on that one. Eileen comes in. She says the Goonies.
Hell yeah.
Sarah comes in and says Elvira.
That was a cool movie.
You know, and if you know her, it seems very fitting.
Yeah.
She definitely looks like Elvira.
Right.
Anywho, Faith comes in, Clue, and the Running Man.
Hell yeah. That Running Man, dude. I remember the first time I saw that. That shit was pretty hardcore.
The Running Man.
Yeah. You ever seen it?
To be honest with you, I'm not 100%. Most of the time, like, from what I found, I guess, is like...
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
And
okay.
they shoot him down the tube, and you got to go down there and fight and shit.
Yep. If I see the cover, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember. But, like, if I hear the name of shit, sometimes I'm like, Annette comes in. She says all the Disney movies,
Right.
animated and live action, like the OG Parent Trap, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I have seen that Bed Knobs and Broomsticks movie
Yeah,
a million times.
I can.
With Angela Lansbury.
I don't think I have.
No?
See, it's another one of those things I'd have to see, like the cover or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I do remember, like a long time ago too. I know that we brought it up earlier about the movie thing.
Right.
I remember Mitchell had that shit too. You know, it was like the summer thing.
Yep.
And so, I mean,
Do you know
depending
who-
upon the year, I guess.
Do you know who Angela Lansbury is?
Yeah, it sounds really familiar. I just can't fucking
She's
think of it.
the Murder, She Wrote lady.
Oh, okay.
So she's the main lady in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
I'm going to have
When
to say
she
no,
was
then I have
younger.
not seen that. Yeah, all I remember her from was Murder, She Wrote. That's it.
Right.
And then the next comment, it's kind of it's funny, and the reason why it's funny is because I don't know if Jared realizes that, like, you know, I'm the one that puts the stuff on there, but I've known Jared since fucking second grade.
Yeah.
I love the dude. Watch a lot of action movies. Terminator 2 and Predator come to mind. But more for kids would say Beetlejuice and Gremlins. Had a movie rental store down the street, so rented movies all the time. Now I collect them on whatever the best quality was. Blu-ray now on to 4K UHD.
Yeah. Gotta have them all, bro.
Yep.
Gotta get them.
Uh,
My brother's like that. He's got every...
movies and movies.
Well, yeah, as soon as they come out with new ones, he'll go sell all his shit and put that towards buying it on the new
Oh, gotcha.
4K or whatever.
I gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I remember Jared.
Except
he
for
was a
the
big movie buff.
crazy shit. Like,
Faces of Death.
right. He's got all that shit, dude. And he's got, like, old school original fucking DVD when they first came out on DVD, the whole Godfather fucking set. And he's got, like, the Scarface badass case and shit that he don't ever sell.
Oh,
But, you know,
yep.
normal just fucking movies.
Yeah. I actually, I have one. It's in here somewhere. Oh, the Cable Guy VHS.
Oh, I see that.
Kind of bummed that the sticker was still on there, but that's probably one of my favorite movies.
It's a good ass movie. That movie's very underrated, in my opinion. I watched it a couple times when I was, and then I watched it, I don't know, within the last 6 years or something.
Yeah. You know,
When I was older and was like, holy shit, this movie is hilarious.
yeah.
It's literally probably the best.
It was really cool too. Like, well, I guess not cool at the time, but like as you like look back at it, I guess, like if I remember correctly, he just came off that Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Oh, and people hated that movie
Yeah.
when it came out. Everybody was like, fuck, Cable Guy sucks. But I like it.
Yeah.
I watch like Ace Ventura and shit now, and I can't even get through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's too cheesy and too much.
too cheesy and too much. Do you want to hear something that isn't cheesy, my man?
Asparagus is not very cheesy.
It's not.
No.
And neither is birds falling into the sky. Have you heard about this?
Well, like more than just normal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I guess. I'm always listening to Coast to Coast AM.
It's not, is it our government poisoning our air with spray?
See, and this is a thing that, well, here's something that, like, kind of like, I don't know, just like made me think, I guess, because like
There's
the one
a lot
video.
of people that believe that shit happens.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, they were talking about these birds that were falling out of the sky. Mind you, the episode I was listening to was like back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And these birds are just like, they would fall out of the sky, and then they just like die, essentially.
Yeah.
Obviously. 12 years ago, a 1 mile stretch of these birds, and they were just falling out of the sky. This has happened.
Nightingales.
Yep, there were some blackbirds.
Okay.
And I seen that there was, dang it, I didn't write it down, but I'm glad I remembered it. There was a bunch of loons that just all of a sudden started dropping out of the sky in Wisconsin.
That's because they fucking came from Minnesota. Mud ducks went from Minnesota to Wisconsin. And they just couldn't deal.
And they went loony.
No, they fucking... all those Wisconsin people started shooting them. We don't want no mud ducks, Wisconsin.
Well, they had... this is actually not just... like the Wisconsin one is like kind of the latest, I guess, but it was a while ago. But this has actually happened in Louisiana, Kentucky, and Sweden as well.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The video that I seen was actually from Mexico, and it's like for real, like all of these blackbirds, dude, in like this cloud, and all of a sudden, boom! It's like they slam down on the ground, and then like some of them go, some of them don't.
Right.
Weird. And well, they were saying
I'd have to see it. You'd have to show me that. 'Cause there's crazy changes in wind direction and drafts and shit like that. Like you can see it in Thermopolis certain times a year. You can come up over the ridge and see clouds go in one direction, and then they'll go straight up.
Yeah.
And then they'll go over. You know what I mean?
Well, according to like these, the scientists and all those wonderful people, one of the things, the one case, it was the night of New Year's Eve, and they were thinking that fireworks could possibly be to blame. The only thing that I'm wondering is like, man, I don't know. How come that shit really... I haven't seen it. I've never seen or heard it in South Dakota, and they're shooting fireworks off all the time out there.
Right.
And I'm sure in Wisconsin as well. Like,
you can light fireworks anytime
well, I mean,
you
I
want.
guess we did just talk about the loon thing, but
Right.
whatever.
But yeah, I was just being a smartass. That's the kind of shit my dad would say.
Yeah. But the other thing that they were saying too is there could be some sort of like radiation or like a chemical. The other thing that they said too is it could be that they were running from some sort of prey.
Yeah, if they got scared enough that they're like, I've literally tried to save a bird before, and you go to grab it and it freaks out so bad that it just dies.
God damn. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. it's just very strange. You know what I mean?
Right.
The thing that was crazy is how they were talking about it like back in the 90s or whatever. I did just like a little bit of research on it.
Well, that kind of shit. I've heard a lot of that kind of stuff happening before. From just a change, like I was saying, a change in the
You see
barometric pressure. I see.
Nuts.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's just like they're all like slamming down on the ground.
It's because of what I was saying. I believe there's a big ball of them flying, and they're in this high pressure that's lifting them up, and then you get to a shear where your high pressure is on a shear on the edge of your high pressure going up. That's how tornadoes and shit are started, you know?
Mm-hmm.
On the edge of that, it's sucking shit down like crazy. If you're a big ball of anything, it could slam it down like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I've never seen shit like that.
Strange.
It's pretty crazy.
Ooh.
It might be aliens
This is the spooky.
or the government.
You never know. I just like to bring to our wonderful listeners like things that they're interesting to me. Hopefully they're interesting to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I came across this other one. This is very interesting, and I'm not 100% on the actual date or the year. Reason being is because the videos that I watched and stuff, it gave it 2 different years, 1951, and then it said 1952. So I'm not 100% on this. What are your thoughts on human combustion?
Like spontaneous combustion? Like people just burning up?
Yep.
I think it's aliens.
Yeah.
For real. I have seen a few. Like, I watched one documentary where they were talking about things like that, and that was part of what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen things where there's, like, people's outline of their body and shit up against the wall.
Well,
And, like, ashes, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd have to fucking see shit to believe it myself, but I'm not saying that it's not a thing. Who knows, man?
yeah, it's definitely very interesting. And when I was listening to that same show, this came about as well. But like I was saying, not sure exactly what year, but a woman caught on fire when she was in her chair. One of her foots was unharmed, but her skull was shrunk, and her bones were, I guess, extremely tiny.
Aliens. They were trying to beam her up, and she was too heavy.
This is another. I mean, here.
and it shrunk her.
I mean, who knows? The crazy thing is so nearby the chair that she, spontaneously combusted in, I guess is what they say. The newspapers were not burned. The candles in the window were melted, but the wicks were standing straight up in the air.
Yeah, got hot.
What in the fuck?
They got hot.
Yeah.
They were trying to use the tractor beam to pull her up. She was too heavy. It only got part of her, shrunk part of her. Her foot was sticking out of the beam, so her foot stayed normal. And it was trying so hard that it got hot as fuck. Melted shit in there, and they're like, fuck, man, we can't get her up here. We're done. Leave her.
Well, yeah. I mean, the crazy thing is like there is like no true answer to this.
Right.
One of the people, what do you call them? Like the pallbearer, I guess.
Yeah.
Said that she would have had to been burned at 300 or 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 to 4 hours
Oh,
to
not
be
a pallbearer.
completely
You're talking about the guy that runs the
cremation thing or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I can't think of the name either. Pallbearer is the guy that carries the casket.
Drives the car or something.
No, carries the casket.
What do they call the guy that drives the car?
The fucking driver. I don't know. I just know that a pallbearer is like I had to be a pallbearer for my grandma.
Mm.
That's one of the guys that carry the casket.
Gotcha. But yeah, so this lady decomposes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's decomposed. Is that right?
Evaporated.
Essentially.
She was partially sucked up into a spaceship.
I mean, so the landlord, I guess, like smelt some kind of smoke or whatever, and apparently went to go open up the door, and the doorknob was so hot that she couldn't even touch it. And here's where it gets strange too, because in the whatchamacallit, the
Police report?
well, the videos that I watched or whatever, it stated that she actually went up to some of the painters that were there that showed up to work that day and had them come help. The other one said that she called some people, but I mean, who really knows? There were other people saying like, oh, well, how come she just didn't break down the door when she smelled the smoke or whatever? But think about it, man. At 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm sure you're going to smell smoke from somewhere.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Bacon.
Yeah.
It's morning time, breakfast.
Breakfast smells different.
I mean, I've never really smelled somebody burning alive, but
Well, yeah.
I mean,
don't know.
that's
People
that's a
might
very
smell
good.
like bacon. I don't know.
That's a very That's.
Are we getting into weird shit now?
I don't know. It's almost a rabbit hole that probably shouldn't.
Do people smell like bacon? Anybody know?
I do have something. I love how some of these just all of a sudden work together.
Hell yeah.
Did you know that old books have a distinct smell because hundreds of years of origin combined in the pages break down over and release chemicals that smell like almond, grass, and vanilla?
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
I've smelled old books. I know.
They don't smell too bad.
No.
I mean, if you are in or around a book
depends.
right now, three-wheelers, pick it up and take a big old whiff of that sucker.
If it's new, it's probably just going to smell.
Yeah, let us know what it smells like. Or what book you're reading. If you're reading a book.
Yeah, let us know.
Give us a shout. We truly appreciate you guys. So we're going to get into some... These are kind of funny. National days.
Yeah.
So...
I've already had a problem with these.
Yeah, these are some good ones. So April 24th is National Brandon Day worldwide.
Says who?
According to the internet.
I know, but who comes up with this shit? I want this job.
I don't know.
This is the job I want. I've talked about this many times. I want the fucking job of coming up with a national day.
So if your
Why?
name is Brandon.
Because you just have to come up with whatever. I woke up today, stubbed my toe. Today's the National Stub Your Toe fucking day. Because I stubbed my toe on the way to the bathroom. Oh! I'm going to call my buddy. He's the other guy that makes it. And because there's always like 3 or 4 different ones on the same day.
Oh, yeah.
So he calls his buddy. He was like, dude, I stubbed my toe. What are you doing? Well, I'm taking a shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's stub your toe, take a shit, and eat eggs day.
Yeah. Another one. This one is only apparently celebrated in the wonderful United States of America. Pigs in the blanket.
Oh, okay. We're not talking about cops.
Well, here's another thing, because pigs in the blanket are actually two different things. You have your... This is the way that I know.
It's a wiener and some bread.
It's not the way that I've... No. Pigs in the blanket is cabbage, and that's wrapped around like a meatball.
No, that's stuffed cabbage.
No, it's pigs in the blanket. It's like an old family recipe. Pigs in the blanket.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I did not know this until a long time ago, that pigs in the blanket were, or that's what.
Okay, see, that's the difference. You say the. Pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
Is dough.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I have no idea, man.
Anywho, another day that we celebrate, I guess, here that I've never heard of, which I'm sure you probably haven't either, or wonderful listeners. Skipping Day.
Okay. Yeah, no thanks.
So here's another question. Is it skip, like, you know what I mean? Like you're skipping along, or is it skip like you skipped, I don't know, you skip
School?
breakfast? Yeah, skip school.
I think probably if I heard it when I was in school, I'm going to say that's what that means.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Here's another one that is extremely stupid.
Perfect.
Are you ready for this? New Kids on the Block Day.
Oh, perfect. We should ask Jessica what she thinks
This
about New Kids on the Block Day.
that is only
Yeah, sorry, I had to do that too.
apparently that's only celebrated in the United States.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Scream Day,
The movie?
and well, National Scream Day celebrated worldwide. I don't know if it's the movie or actually
would
like
assume.
screaming.
I would assume it's the movie.
Like I'm gonna go outside and scream. Remember when everybody went out during fucking coronavirus and did the howling? Man,
I didn't know what was going on because I'm not really on my phone much. I remember the first time I went out and smoked a cigarette. Went back out and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, it's something going on. People are like howling and I'm like, what? Yeah, no. No thanks.
yeah. This one is celebrated in the United Kingdom.
Uh-oh.
World Day for Animals in Laboratories.
Animals in laboratories?
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, in America, we don't put animals in laboratories. That's what they tell you.
Yeah.
But in England, they celebrate them and say, here's a day for you.
Well, that was all the dumbass fucking national days that I found.
Woo!
So hopefully all you wonderful listeners have learned something. We're going to get you geared up now, something that's been happening for the most part of the podcast, nonetheless, is we like to do a little history, a little bit of history. And I keep burping. Not good.
Is it ASMR?
All the way back in 1895, Canadian American adventurer Josh Slocum set sail from Boston in his oyster sloop to travel across the world.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Did he make it in his oyster sloop?
It
Probably
did not
not.
say. It did not say.
He did. That's because he didn't make it.
This one's pretty interesting. You gotta appreciate the ambition.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't.
Well, I don't know.
We truly love the ambition. That takes a lot to just be like, I'm gonna go sail across the world.
Right. Well, and it doesn't say that
On a little
American
boat.
adventurer Josh Slocum lands in this
Yeah.
place. It just says that he set sail.
Hopefully maybe he's still out there. Maybe
He
he's.
might be.
Who knows? He might be listening
Hey,
to
the
the
Earth
show
is flat,
right now.
bro. He got to the end, and aliens took him.
This one's pretty interesting. 1908, Mr. and Mrs. Murdoch and children become the first family to travel from L.A. to New York City. Took them 32 days, 5 hours, and 25 minutes.
They must have been rich.
Well, if you think about it,
Well, they had to have a car, right?
Yep. Well, then I was thinking 32 days. Holy shit. Well, that was back in 1908? Okay, it makes sense.
Right. Yeah, they were going 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, on like those little bicycle tube things. Oh, I bet you it was extremely amazing steering one of them sons of bitches.
And a Ford 1.
Yeah.
No 50, just 1.
Yeah, one. 1925, 88 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded the highest temperature in Cleveland.
Ooh.
Interesting.
How much?
88.
The highest ever?
That's don't shoot the messenger. This is all lie.
All right.
1990 or 1966, sorry. Braves win national record for 18 straight home games won.
Sweet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Woo.
a
Go
night-
Braves.
In 1969, Paul McCartney.
McCarthy?
Yep. Him too.
Oh, McCartney.
He says there is no truth in the rumors of him being dead.
What? Okay.
Oh, I switched it.
That's fine. It works great.
It fit the
Okay.
moment perfectly.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah. Well, there was that time that everybody was saying he was dead or whatever. Did you ever see that conspiracy?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a conspiracy.
Okay.
This one's really cool. 1978, Angels Nolan Ryan strikes out 15 Seattle Mariners. And that's the 20th time he struck 15 people out in one game.
Right. I remember. It was a big deal. He was the shite.
Yep, there's actually a documentary on Netflix about him. Definitely check that out. Very, very cool. Another happening in baseball. 1995, the court orders Darryl Strawberry to pay $350,000 in taxes.
Oh, poor Strawberry.
Yeah, he was
Crackhead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was. For a
I
minute.
always liked watching him too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And in 2018, streaming music services overtake worldwide sales of CDs and vinyl records, according to IFPI.
Nice.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's the one thing that kind of sucks, because I don't know about you, but I like physical copies of CDs.
I suppose. It's less shit for me to have.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I always like the booklet things too, to check them out.
Yep.
Oh,
I know.
This was kind of this. I thought this was kind of funny. Oh, I want to get not this in general. If you're in the Rosa, Minnesota area,
I'm gonna go pee pee.
please head up Jed Coburnus with Colbur massage therapy. Definitely check him out. You can check him out on jedcoberness.com as well. I'm going to try to get him on the show one of these days. Hold on 1 second here.
It's time for a potty break. 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 I said potty break. Potty break. Potty break. Potty break. Potty break.
He's still pottying. He's still pottying. Here I sit. Me, myself, and I. No, what I was going to say is I know everybody knows about that that funny-ass a Bud Light conspiracy. Sorry, my notes are all jacked up this show. I'd seen an old memory of this TikTok that I had shared that was really funny. So he goes out and essentially, because how a Bud Light is spelt, he does it in his own little way. Mind you, this is a few years old, but really funny because it essentially fits the situation in a hypocritical manner, nonetheless.
None the more.
But this is what he says a Bud Light stands for. Bitch, you don't like it, go home then.
Oh?
And this was a couple of years ago, which is extremely funny.
Okay.
Bitch, if you don't like it, go home then. And I seen they replied a few days ago. Bud Light did with all that shit, nonetheless.
None the more.
It says on the billboard, it said, LOL, cry babies.
Oh. Sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention.
I did.
I got a fishing game on Xbox.
Shit, yeah. What game is it?
That one that you are on. Every time I turn it on, it says your gamer tag. The pro, whatever, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I dig it.
A fishing game?
Yeah.
I haven't played a fishing game in I don't know how long.
It says that you're.
It says that I'm playing it?
Well, it says that you at least downloaded it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Pro Fisher.
Oh, okay.
Simulator or something like that.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I haven't played that in a while. I've been playing that MLB, the show.
Yeah.
And I tell you
Can't
what.
get down with them fucking sports games, man. They piss me off. I can't.
I tell you what, the new one that they have, well, I've kind of already told you, I guess, but man, so I'm trying to do like the little, what is it? It's like the franchise type thing, or Diamond Dynasty is actually what it's called. That's right. You build your own team, and you got to keep going, I guess. But
Right. Yeah, you do a whole dynasty. Manager.
You build like every game, like each like little character or whatever can get just a little bit more or whatever.
Right.
But man, I've only won maybe like 4 games out of that, and it's on rookie, dude.
And that's why I'm one of those guys, dude. In real life, like sport, I'm a good sports. I got good sportsmanship, whatever. I pay money for this fucking game.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna put my time in there, and that's when I quit playing Madden and shit. When I would take forever and build a team and recruit my fucking players and get the baddest ass team and get my fucking ass whooped every time. And I'm like, yep, fuck this.
Well, the funny thing about
If I can't win a little bit, I don't want to play.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a brat.
The thing that just, it's crazy. It's like, how do you expect on that game? It's like, how do you expect anybody to win? Like the team, when you first start off, you're at like 70. And the teams you're going against are like, there's a couple that are like 80. But for the most part, they're all 90 and above.
Instantly. And I want to have a perfect record. Mm-hmm. I don't want to play a season where I'm freaking 10-0. Or, you know what I mean? Even, fucking, I don't want to lose any games.
Yeah.
I want my team to be the shit. Like back in the day, like you could do on a video game because it's fun and it's a video game.
Yeah. Well, times have changed so crazy.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I don't want to play 3 seasons and build my team up to where I can get a winless season.
Yeah.
Or, I mean a lossless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all the time that we have for you. This week, we truly appreciate it. We are sitting at an hour and a half right now. Hopefully you got a laugh, learned something.
Right.
I mean, we truly appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Tuning in, lending us your ears.
For sure.
We are the Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast coming out of Casper, Wyoming. I am your host, Stevie V.
Josh, and
we are signing off for now.
Yeah.
We will see you, wonderful three-wheelers, next week or whenever that is. But do us a favor, like, share, subscribe. I mean, all the love.
Follow.
Yeah. Tell your dog.
Yeah. I'll turn the tempo down for you.
Or your cat, if you're a cat person. Tell your cat. You have a pet cow. Something. We truly appreciate you guys.
We do.
Thank you for tuning in once again. You're the Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
Love you.
Signing out.